even though I fell through a certain path where I just
Mhm.
didn't want to stream anymore.
Mhm. And I know something too that probably helped you is that you're quite a professional. You're pretty polished. You stay very organized. You, I would say, almost self-described as someone who's humble, which you are. Do you have a professional life outside of this that's keeping you pretty busy outside of the streaming time?
Right now, at the moment, I'm not working because I have an injury on my leg at the
Okay.
moment.
Wow.
But but I'm a truck driver. That's what I do outside.
Truck driver.
Truck driver, yes. But I also have a
Wow.
background of healthcare administration, which I do plan to complete.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, I've got a lot of respect for truck drivers. I've spent these past 2 weeks in a car. One trip was 25 hours there and back, each time 25 hours, and then 13 hours for this past weekend doing. How many hours do you drive when you're doing one of your trucking treks? How long are you in that vehicle for?
I would say about 5 to 6 hours. I would say.
5 to 6 hours. Wow.
5 to
And by
6.
the way, everyone, while we're having this conversation, make sure you hit the favorite button on Big Homie. You don't want to wait 5 to 6 hours to do that because this show's only an hour long, and he happens to be our first guest of three. We've still got Lemon Bay and we've still got Chef Holly as well as some games going on, but keep it here. So 5 to 6 hours. How did you land on saying, you know what, I think I can endure this? Because staying in a car for a couple hours, even one time a week, that's tough. How did you land on? I think I can muster the energy to do this day in, day out.
Because I like working. I like staying busy, and I have a lot of things that motivate me um, to stay afloat and to keep working hard. I have a son myself, so that's one of my motivations that I have. My son. So I just keep on working. I just keep on doing
Yeah,
what I do.
tough work, hard on the grind. And I know that you're also multilingual. You're able to reach many different audiences through the different languages that you speak. So, what languages do you speak?
I speak English and I also speak Spanish. Just two languages.
Two. Okay.
Yes.
And has that ever come up or come in handy as a streamer?
It has, yes. Actually, today I had two new people come into my stream and they asked me if I speak Spanish earlier when I started my stream today, and
Mhm.
uh, and I started speaking Spanish to them. And I also had someone verse me yesterday who was a Spanish streamer, and I spoke to them in Spanish too. So it does come in handy.
That's that's a really good point too. I think right now was an opportunity to shed some light on. There are a lot of people who join these platforms whose first language isn't English. Do you feel like when you talk with some of your viewers whose primary language isn't English, do you find that they have a different way to navigate through the app? Do you have a different window or insight as to maybe some of the experiences or friendships that are here but we may not know it?
I would say that the way they view the app is completely different as to how we view it. Who us as English speaking people, they definitely view it differently. So they ask me different questions when it comes to the app. But I try to help them the most I can, even though I don't really go to the Spanish side of the app. I try to help them the most I can, and I do have some people that are Spanish and English, to network with them also as well. So it happens rarely, but when it does happen, I let them know who they can seek to network with also.
Yeah. Yeah. And luckily, there's someone like you who can help to do that. So I feel like we've covered already a lot of ground in like the 10 minutes that we've been talking. So if it's all right with you, I'd like to take a little bit of a deeper dive into who you are as
Mhm.
a person and how you found yourself here. So give us a little perspective into your life of who you were before joining. In which app specifically are you on?
I'm on Meet Me.
You're on Meet Me. Okay. So give us an idea. Who was Big Homie before joining Meet Me? How did he spend his time? Were you doing?
What I was doing before I actually joined the app, I was just working. I was trying to look for an avenue of distraction to see what I could find. Into a couple of apps, I started researching online to see what I could do to try to look for some type of entertainment because during that time I was working a lot. I was working a lot of hours um, because of COVID. So I was trying to look for a distraction, and I finally found it. First, I downloaded POF, and then when I found someone streaming on POF, they told me to download Meet Me, and that's what I did. I
Mhm.
downloaded Meet Me, and I deleted my POF.
Got it. And we love our POF family in here. So anyone do not do that. You can, but we strongly encourage you to stay on the platform that you join. And you did mention too that you're a father. I assume
Yeah.
that that also takes up some of your time.
It does. My son does not live with me in the same state, but I do plan to move down south eventually this year. When I was with him and when he was up here in New York, uh, definitely the life of a parent is different. It's definitely
Mhm.
different. It's a lot more. You're more you're definitely more busy. You have to align everything into schedules when it comes to having a kid. And some things you can't schedule it right away. Some things, sometimes things happen. So when it comes to being a parent, so
Do you feel like being a part of this community has, in some ways, made you more busy, or has it added to that experience? Do you feel like you found other like-minded or like-experienced people who are in similar positions?
I found a lot of people that are in similar experiences, and I've also found that it has not made me more busy, but it has made it, more enjoyable to meet the people that I've met here so far in this app. So I'm always look
Yeah.
forward to meeting new people and also looking forward to talking to the people that I've known so far.
Definitely, definitely. And by the way, if you want to be one of those people who's connected to our good friend Big Homie, make sure you hit the favorite button right up here. Hit him with that favorite. Before we wrap up, man, I've got to know: is there anything that you're passionate about? Anything that we haven't touched on that, while we have this time, you'd like to share or go over?
I'm definitely, I would say I'm definitely passionate about, I would say that I'm definitely passionate about using my multilingual talent to do something with the app and to be more of to be an influence with
Mhm.
people that I've met so far and to the people who I'm eventually going to meet in this app.
I think that's a great position to have, especially with what you said earlier, being able to connect and make friends from many different places, and not only from places, different languages. So,
Mhm.
before you go, anything that they should be aware of that they should come stop in and watch you do, special events that are going on. I know you talked about it in the beginning, but now would be a great time to replug it.
As far as right now, I do not have any events, but I always have goals, and I always have always an idea to run with something, so I could do in my stream. So I would definitely appreciate it, if anybody comes and visits me and tries to hear me out, and what I gotta say. Um, and I appreciate you giving me this opportunity to be in the show also as well.
Yeah, no, thank you for being here, and I think that's a great note. So everyone, make sure that you're hitting the favorite button on Big Homie. He's a streamer. I should actually ask this too. Do you have any badge or VIP or streamer aspirations? Any goals, things that people should know or you want to make public that you're aiming for?
As far as a gifting level, my gifting level is 52, and I'm a black VIP. Aspirations, as I said before, I want to use my multilingual, as far as me speaking Spanish. I want to use that to an advantage to people who actually do speak Spanish here or who want to learn Spanish. I do have that aspiration to be an influence eventually. So I do have
Well,
that
there you
aspiration.
go.
Yes.
There you go. You heard it here, everyone. Big Homie. Make sure you hit the favorite button. Thank you so much, man, for being here. It's been a pleasure talking with you and get to know you a
Thank,
little more.
thank you. Thank
Cheers,
you.
cheers, cheers.
For
There you
having
go.
me.
That's Big Homie, everyone. Our first guest here on Suited Up. It's a show that we do each and every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Chris Casper. I'm your host. This week we're wearing glasses. You gotta let me know. Send me a message on Instagram. Same name as here. You can click my name. It's right up there. Chris Casper on the good old IG, spelled with a 4, CHRSC4SPER. Let me know. Should we keep doing glasses? Because I've got two other pairs, but it's got this reflection thing going on. And part of the show is getting suited up. I want to change the fit structure a little bit, get a little spicy, Get a little spicy. Speaking of spice, lemon is not a spice. Lemon is a citrus, and it adds a lot of sour to what you eat. So speaking of uh, spicy sour, nailed it. Our next guest, she goes by Lemon Bay. She's a new show host. She's got a lot of aspirations as far as the top badge goes. I don't know if I've ever seen a movement quite like the movement for her. But before we welcome Lemon Bay to the box, let's quickly go over our top 10 gifters. We have Holly. We have a Busy. We got a Busy. Thank you so much for coming by. We've got Jay, Cowboy Man, my favorite. We got more Miserable with the new profile picture. We got Lemon Bay herself. Rose, good listener. We have CNG, Moni, 420 party group culinary day trader. That is a lot of things. Do you day trade turkey legs? That is a new one. I have never met someone who day trades produce and or meat goods. And in first place, we've got the one, the only, Mr. Anti himself. He's a recent guest on the show. Thank you for being here. He's like, I've got you, man. I got an order of pork and a slab of steak for you. Coming to the box, featured guest number 2. She goes by Lemon Bay. Welcome back, miss.
Hello. Hi, everyone. I see you guys. Hi, Chris. It is so nice to be here.
It's nice to see you again. When was the last time I had you here?
I feel like it was about a year ago.
Was it a year? I thought it was like literally 5 weeks ago or something.
5 weeks. It feels a lot longer than 5 weeks, Chris.
I don't have a perception of time. I just hang out and I exist. I'm trying my best, okay? But Lemon Bay, thank you for being here. I know a big thing that's happened since you last were on the show is you got your own show, and that the movement for your top badge has been pushing even stronger. Let's go ahead and start with that top badge thing, because I know you're just, what is the adjective that squeezing? You're just squeezing lemons. I don't know. Squeezing to get to. Tell us about the top badge movement. How's it going?
You know, when live gives you lemons, you make a Lemon Bay a top badge. But if the top badge is in my path, you know, working towards this badge is like, if I do make the cut, I'll be honored to take this privilege and a responsibility, and I will not let this app down. It would mean a lot to me to be the first Black trans woman top badge. I'm pretty sure there still has not been a trans top badge on Mimi. Don't hold me, I might be wrong. But I would love to break that boundary. And it would just be a blessing. But until then, whether the badge is in my path or not, we're going to continue to be great. We're going to continue to move up, and we're going to continue to spam these lemons.
Well, you confirmed, I think, some of the connections and how big things are. I think last time we had, it was V? Was it Queen V? Baby V? On the show, you made a cameo. Are you two still friending it up together?
Yes, that's still my baby, and she's my roommate. She's actually in the other room. And
I love that.
It's crazy, these relationships that I have made, how they've affected my real life. And I interact with these people every day. You know, you guys are my community. I don't even use Facebook anymore. Like, hello, Mimi is where it's at.
I think everyone got rid of Facebook. Mark, please stop. No, but seriously, yeah. I mean, it's definitely a community here. But the other end of the spectrum, you also have a show now, and you've been doing a really great job with it. What is the show that you've been doing?
So you guys, if you're interested in the comments and you haven't heard about it yet, What's the Word? It is the app's newest featured game show, one of the newest. I'm not sure if they've added any more, but
we'll go with the flow.
Right. It's a charades/word description game. I give my contestants a list of words before the game, and they have to describe it to their partner, whether it's acting it out, singing it. They can have the item, whatever it takes to get your partner to guess the word without saying the word.
Wow. So it's like a little taboo. It's a little charades. It's a little miming. It's everything put together. Did things get pretty wild in the What's the Word?
It does. People get pretty competitive. They're like, how do you not get this word? So I had to make it a little bit easier, especially with some of my people being from around the globe. Some of the
Sure.
slang in America doesn't work in Australia or England. So
Right. You're talking about Finna, and they got Nemo.
yeah, like swag.
Swag. Swag's a word that's come up in What's the Word?
No, but it's kind of a slang word that is only used
Yeah,
in
that's true.
America.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so I don't know quite what slang is. I'm a little older. The kids these days, and they're cool words that they've got. Okay, so I don't know quite too much else you would like to update since our last conversation. It has been a year. Last time you were here, you briefly spoke on your experience as someone who's trans on the platform. I don't know if there's anything else that you feel like that you had left on the table there. Otherwise, I don't want you to feel like that needs to be the focus of our conversation today either.
I was very proud to be on Stood Up for LGBT Month was it almost a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, if it was that, then it would have been June. So it would have been June
Yeah.
of last year. Yeah.
Coming up on a year now. So it was
Wow.
very humbling, but I've grown so much since then. I was probably at like 12, 13 million, and I've grown to 55 mil, level 71. And the Lemon Bay family, all these lemons in the comments, like the impact that we have made on this app together as a whole movement. It has just been humbling. Like
For sure. For sure.
it's just crazy.
feel it.
Every day I wake up and I'm happy to open my app, go on my phone, see you guys.
Yeah. All right. So I feel like you might be holding a little something back. Like, is there a frustration? Any thoughts that you have about your experience so far? You've obviously been pushing for this badge thing. I feel like, this is our show. By the way, everyone, make sure you hit the favorite button on Lemon Bay. She's our second guest here on Suited Up today. Don't go anywhere. A lot more happening. Anything that you've had top of mind, just like, I'm putting in this work, but, any thoughts like that, or you feel just pretty steady and consistent and happy with it all?
I'm very adamant on mental health. Like, I have to be good to myself before I can be good to everyone else. And it's like, every now and then I'll tell my like, hey guys, I haven't been in the best mood. I'm sorry you guys haven't seen me, but I want to work on me so we can be better as a whole. And I love that. That's usually when I have my best lives. And
I hear it. I'm not going to try and put words in your mouth or get you to spill any drama that's not there. It's just
no, you're good. There's no drama. It's very humbling.
Sure.
And being trans, some people, it might not be their cup of tea. There's going to be a lot of trolls, but you gotta have some thick skin. You have to discipline yourself. A lot of these hate comments, you give them value. And it's the love, like the love overpowers the hate every single day. And that's what keeps me coming back, this family. And I feel like I'm going to be 80 years old, still live streaming.
I hope that we all are still friends on here doing that. I think right now is also probably a great time to introduce your show and do a little mini version of it, do a segment about it. So does that sound good to you?
Yeah, let's go.
Sweet. I don't have intro music, but at this time, if Skylight and it's Jilly will please request the box, we're gonna do a little condensed version of What's the Word with Lemon Bay. We got. Oh wait, sorry. Oh, timeout.
Take me out. I'll get out.
Hang on, no. Oh, multi-box isn't available for this. I totally just realized. We're on web. It's different. We're doing web right now. You would think the guy who is partly responsible for helping to put these things together would know. And we're gonna bring Lemon Bay back in the box and see if we can do a different version of the show. So Lemon Bay, is there a different way to do this show with just one box?
So pretty much, I guess, do you want to play, Chris?
I would love to play. I'd love to play.
All right, all right. So usually you'd have a teammate and you guys would go back and forth. And just depending on how good your teammate is at describing the word and how fast you are at guessing it, you guys can either get double points, regular points, or no points. So you want to
Ooh,
be really quick.
Spicy.
But
Okay.
just for this, it's like for me and you, since I have the words, I'll just describe them to you. And you know,
Would there
you're
is there a way possible that we can still involve Skylight and Jilly?
sir, I do this with the multi-box.
With the multi-box?
We
I
we
might
need the
do
multi-box
I
browser.
might do something that I've never done before. done before. I might just restart my show on the regular just so that we could do something like that. That or I could pull them up via Instagram and they could be here like this.
Hello?
That's
Yes,
an option too.
yes.
Wow. We're getting super creative on Suited Up today. Every Wednesday at 9, we figure out things live, how we're gonna fix it. Lemon Bay, I'm gonna leave it up to you because you're the one who knows how to run your show best, and we're doing a mini version of it now. I think you should be the person to decide it.
Just to keep it simple and cute, I don't want there to be too much back and forth on the Instagram call because I was going to, as a multi-box, describe each word to you, Skylight, and Jilly. So
We got it then. Let's keep it
yeah,
simple. Let's have some fun.
maybe just
And
do
this will just be a little sizzle, a little steak sizzle, so that you can all check out Lemon Bay show on Saturdays. What time again on Saturdays?
every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're free on the weekend, before it gets too crazy at nighttime, stop by my show.
Boom. There you go. Okay, let's run it. So we're going to do a consolidated mini version of What's the Word with Lemon Bay. Only I can get away with canceling Jilly and Skylight at the same time. I am so sorry.
All right.
I'm so sorry. All right, let's run it. All right, Lemon Bay, let's do this thing.
All right. So we're just going to imagine that you're on a timer. Wait, let me actually pull up a timer on my phone real quick. You have 30 seconds to guess the word, Chris.
Okay.
And if you
you're
guess
gonna give
it,
me clues.
yes. And if you guess it in the first 15 seconds, you get double points.
Wow.
All right.
All right. I
Are you
prepared
ready
my
to guess?
entire life for this moment. I do a monthly family game night, so this is right up my alley. Not to brag or anything, obviously.
All right. And I think you should get these words.
Okay, let's do this. What's the Word with Lemon Bay? Suited Up edition. Let's go.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go. They say this at the end of battles.
I've never won a battle before.
It's a phrase.
Let's go. Don't let me lose.
No, not don't let me lose. It's the other phrase.
I'm
They say it all
quitting
the time.
streaming. Gift for gift.
When they're about to gift you
trading.
when they're about to gift you at the last second.
Oh, snipe. They're gonna snipe
But what? What else?
for the win.
Ah, see, 30 seconds. It was watch the snipe. Okay, you gotta look at the comment. Watch the snipe. You don't battle much, do you?
All right. Okay. We might actually be in the struggle bus. I'm gonna take off these glasses because I don't want to see any of your hate in the comments right now. Not that I'd ever look anyway. Okay. Let's try another one. I think we can do another one.
All right. Are you ready, Chris?
Yeah.
All right. This is an exclusive gift. It's not red. It's not blue, but it's teal.
Purple carpet. Teal
It's
carpet.
teal.
Badge. Top badge gift.
Not a top badge gift.
It's teal and an exclusive gift.
It's still an exclusive, yes.
Is it the boss dragon?
It's a boss dragon, yes. 20 seconds. So, Chris,
Wow.
you only get 2 points.
This is the only time in my life I've ever been rewarded for being 30 seconds or less. Let's go ahead and do the next one. We can do one more.
All right. Are you ready, Chris?
Yes. In the comments, please play along if you'd like to. I'm not going to cheat, but you can have the gratification of thinking that I used your answers. All right, let's do it one more time.
It's giving cheater energy. Just saying.
No such thing.
All right. You are on the clock. This is another exclusive. It's not a jet, but
Helicopter.
helicopter, Chris. And you got double points. You answered it before
Wow.
15 seconds.
Who am I competing
it's
against?
4 points.
Anyone? By myself? I'm competing against myself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you for being such a good sport. And do you have any more words prepared?
Oh yeah, I actually have a couple of them.
Okay. Should we do one more? I
Do you
liked
guys wanna do
that I
one
got the
more?
last. I liked that I got the last one. It's like a little endorphin boost. All of the
All right.
spiciness. Okay.
Okay. You are on the clock. This is a gift. I'm not sure if it's still on here, but it involves a frog, and this thing grows on water.
Lily pad?
A lily pad, Chris. We love
Wow.
a good lily pad.
So good. I need more people in the boxes to validate my accomplishments right now. Like I need applause. I need much more sound, confetti, all of it. Thank
Let's
you.
go, Chris. Wow, good job.
I'm clapping for myself. Okay, Lemon Man, thank you so much for doing a demo of your show. I'm sure that little sample was a great introduction to how fun things can be Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Before we wrap up, to tack on a final segment, I know you're passionate about a lot of things. I know you have a lot of sticks in the fire, things that you're working on. Anything you want to announce, talk about, go over before we wrap up?
Besides working on my content when I'm not streaming, coming up with these words, I'm going to be meeting Chrissy the Dawn. She's a new top badge. I'm pretty sure they gave her top badge about a month ago. I'm going to be meeting Chrissy the Dawn in May, and I'm so excited. And
I remember saying that name fairly recently, so I think you're right.
Yes, and every week, you guys, not my content. Every week, you guys can come and see me for What's the Word at Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Love it. Thank you so much. Hit the favorite button on Lemon Bay. She's been our second guest this evening. Congratulations on your new show. We'll all be rooting for you. I happen to know the guy who does the announcements. People think that he gives out the top badges. He just announces them. But I'll be sure to harass his inbox, which you could find at CHRSC4SPER on Instagram. Flood his inbox with Lemon Bay for top badge. It'll help or whatever. We got to follow him before you do that. So.
And if they're not going to do that, can you put in like a reference for me to hire me for the banners? Because I kind of made my own banner. Just
should we tell that story?
Yeah, we should. I practically made my own banner for my show.
You did, and that's why I confused it, obviously. So I did a very rare live stream. Once in a while, I go back to my roots and I live stream. And Lemon Bay graced us with her presence. She was in the box, and I said, "Were you in the box for it?"
No, you were battling. You're battling Ben.
I was battling Ben, but I asked if I could debut, if I could spoil your banner. Everyone, I in cold-blooded daylight, it was actually nighttime, showed and said, all right, debuting Lemon Bay's new banner, and I literally just showed everyone the one that she made.
Right, let me see if I can find it real quick on my phone.
Her banner's so good, though, that I thought our design team made it. So it's really just a testament to how skilled you are. That's all that was.
We love a little graphic design, you know. We do it all.
Do you have a background in graphic design?
No, I'm just a nerd. You know, I grew up on my laptop playing Minecraft, all that fun kid stuff. So, you know, I just opened up some photo apps and got to it, and it stuck with me.
Coding your MySpace?
HTLM was in there, but I've since forgotten over the years.
MyPlaylist.com. You have to pair your background to the song that when people come to your MySpace page. That was a big deal. Okay.
Back at MySpace, it was when Twilight first came out. So,
fun story. I read the first Twilight book, the entirety of it, to impress a girl my senior year of high school.
We love a little effort.
And that's my
Chris.
story. I know. I legit did that. I was the original simp, guys. All right. So everyone make sure you hit the favorite button on Lemon Bay. She is a wonderful person. Follow her and all the great things that she's doing. Thank you so much for being here again.
Thank you guys for having me, and thank you guys for the love. I see you all. Chris, it was a blessing to be here.
Cheers, cheers, cheers. Hey, go everyone. That's Lemon Bay. It's suited up. Let's give a shout out to our top gifters so far this evening. Coming in 10th, we've got Dalvin. In 9th, we've got more Miserables. In 8th, we have got a Busy. In 7th, we've got Lemon Bay, who's hanging out. We got Rose. In 5th place, we've got Miss I don't show up to the rundown to accept my top badge, Simp. She's Miss America now. In 4th, we've got Good Listener. In 3rd, Auntie. 2nd, we've got Moni. And in 1st place, 420 Gang. Thank you so much, Party Gang. Thank you so much, Lemon Bay, for being here. There she is, everyone. Hit the favorite button on her. Did not mean to call you out like that. Also, what are we doing? These glasses are giving me a headache. I'm serious. I have a different prescription. So like I wear my contacts normally, but I was like, yeah, let's try and do a little fashion thing today with the glasses, with your suit. You can match like the red to the red. No, I just have a headache. I don't even know what planet I'm on. This is a probiotic. I got some messages. I'm looking over here, my DMs on the left. They're like, why are you sipping on a White Claw? This is Dr. D's sparkling probiotic. And it's pretty good. That's not an endorsement. Please, 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 if you have not, make sure that you follow all of the guests that we've had on today. We still have one more. We've got someone who's cooking up something nice. She's a recent top badge. Per tradition of this show, we bring on some of the newest top badges to get to know them in more depth. Now, our next guest is someone who was on my radar for a long time because found out she happened to be a pretty awesome cook. And they're like, Chris, if you don't give her a show, you're crazy. Have you seen her beautiful plates? And I said, no, I haven't. So if you have not seen the beautiful plates, well, you're about to. We've got our third and final guest of the evening. She goes by Holly. Chef Holly, reporting to the box. Ladies and gentlemen, suited up.
Hello.
Chef Holly.
Hi. How are you?
I am bursting with energy and excitement right now. How about you?
I'm going to go find my excitement. When I find it, I'll bring it back.
Man, you got to have the excitement. We're trying to run a show out here. I can only fake it for so long. Do you?
I got it. All right, there it is. Burst of energy. Hello, everybody. How are
There
you?
you go. That is literally me every time. I could just, all right, let's get this interview done with, okay? Chef Holly, let me look at my notes. It's got okay. No! We're energy. All right, Chef Holly. So you're the name says it all. You're a chef, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes, I am.
What type of chef are you? Are you classically trained? Are you self-taught? Do you actually professionally do this?
Classically. So I started in high school, actually. I was not in the kitchen with grandma or auntie or the cousins, none of that. I did it in high school because they said that you can eat during class. And I was like, you can eat during class? Like, I can cook and eat during class? They said, yes. That's how I got started with cooking. That is the full-blown laid out truth.
So you weren't like growing up talking about I had an appreciation for food,
No,
and
no.
all these things. You're just like, I wanted an excuse to bring a lasagna to my third hour. And that's what
Yeah.
you did?
Yeah. I didn't know it was going to end up like this. I did not think it would be like a full-blown passion. Like, I didn't think I would love it this much. Like, I really didn't think so. I just was in freshman year, made me some muffins. They taught us how to make muffins. And I was like, wow, this is some good muffins. And then now I'm making cauliflower puree and lobster angelati and making my own pasta. And,
Can't even spell that. I also can't spell most things, but my statement holds. How do you go from pouring cereal bowls to beautiful plates? Because it's not like you just did it overnight. You had to have some training. So you start off
Mhm.
freshman year high school. You learn how to make some muffins. Do you go to school after that? Do you go to
I
do
did.
something?
I did. I was the only person out of my culinary arts class to actually go to college for it. So I do have a degree in culinary arts. I do.
Wow.
I do.
And was the culinary lesson or the culinary schooling experience difficult? I know a lot of people who take that program and they end up
Mhm.
dropping because they think it's just going to be like, hey, I'm going to learn how to cook some food, but it ends up being like boot camp. Was that your experience?
The probably the only hardest class was the ice sculpting. That probably was the hardest. Yeah, that class beat me up. Like I couldn't angle none of the machines correctly to get what I wanted to do. And the teacher's just up there like, yeah, just go left, right, left, right, left, right, up, down, A, B, A, B, A, B. And I'm like, what? How do you do this
I like the
so
joke.
so easy? And I'm struggling trying to angle it in the right direction. So that probably was the hardest. But anything else, I was so excited to learn. I'm a very determined girl, very determined. So I was not going to leave that school without the knowledge and understanding of what I was about to, the career I was about to enter.
Impressive. Uh, Ice sculpting though, how big were these sculptures? Because when I think
Oh
ice
my
sculpting,
goodness.
oh, you say, oh my goodness, so they're that big. How
They were
big?
about
Are
as
these, like,
I'm 5'7" and they were as tall as me and we're going at it. I don't know
what?
how did they even get this into this building? You know what I'm saying? I have so many questions that I never asked. They were really tall and skinny. So they fit through the door, of course. But the fact that they were that big just like blew my mind. I don't remember specifically because college was a while ago. I shall not reveal the age. It was a while ago. But
It's been a minute.
I do remember these big old ice blocks and I'm looking at my chef. We call him chef, and I'm like, chef, what are you expecting me to get out of this? You just be
Greatness.
creative.
Greatness. That's what they
He
wanted.
did. He didn't get that.
And
He
and
didn't get
in one
that.
way or another, they did get greatness because you wound up as the Chef Holly. You graduate. What do? Do you become an entrepreneur? Do you become a sous chef working at a place? What's your route that you take?
You wouldn't even believe it. I wanted to be either a woman in a uniform or a woman of profession. So I chose the uniform and I went active duty military. So I am a cook in the military.
Wow. Which branch of the
Mhm.
military did you join?
Navy.
Navy. Wow. A Navy chef. So do you do a lot of seafood? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You might. I don't know. You might cook a lot of seafood. You could try.
I so I right now I could definitely say this without saying exactly where I work, but I cook for some hot people and I still make beautiful plates. So to know that I still get to do what I love and it doesn't feel like work is probably the best feeling ever.
That is a great feeling.
Mhm.
I think a lot of
It
people
is.
wish that they could take the two passions or two things that they're interested in and be
Mhm.
so successful like you've been. By the way, everyone, if you have not hit the favorite button on Chef Holly, make sure that you do. She's a third and final guest on the show this evening. Do you have a favorite dish? Do you have something that you prepared and you're like, oh, if I drop this or if I plate this up, it's over. Like there's no one who doesn't love this.
Probably my lamb chops. They are by far, my lamb
Lamb.
chops. Am I okay to use the word bussin'? They hitting.
I,
Trying
I
to be a
don't
little
know.
professional, but they they lamb
I've heard
chops.
Megan the Stallion say it before, but she also has other songs that I
The
don't think
the
are
lamb.
suited up appropriate.
If you eat my lamb chops, Chris, you will have me on suited up every week just because.
Just as like a
Just
counterpart.
because.
What's
You
the
just be like, Chef Holly in the background, she's gonna be here forever, and I'm just gonna be there.
what is one of the secrets? We don't need the secrets, but what is one of the secrets or tricks that people need to know when it comes to cooking and preparing some lamb? What are some of the common
It's
mistakes that people make?
it's okay. So one of the secrets would be if you come every Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you know that the secret to most of my dishes is roasted garlic. One of the
Garlic.
Yep, roasted. Roasted.
Roasted. So
Roasted.
you got to get your garlic in a battle with like Waldo first, and then you can use it to cook.
Pretty much, because you know it gets pretty hot in there. Gets pretty hot in there. So roasted garlic, probably one of the most common mistakes that people make when doing lamb chops. It's probably not searing it long enough, not knowing proper meat temperatures, not knowing how they like things, or just knowing a proper way to eat lamb chops. A lot of people like it well done and it's real chewy. And if they didn't know, well done meat really doesn't break down in the body well enough.
How do you
Actually
take
takes
your
longer.
steak? If you were to order a steak, how would you take it?
Medium rare.
Thank you. As a chef, can you please explain to everyone that there is no other acceptable temperature to have your steak prepared?
Let me tell y'all, medium. Okay, can I give you just a tiny bit backstory? Just a tiny bit.
Absolutely. We're passionate about this.
We
It's in the
are,
record.
we are very. So I used to eat my steak well done.
Oh no.
And this is before my head chef backsmacked me. And this was an African American woman, short. You know, short women got a lot of anger issues. She was short. She tossed the pan at me and said, "What? You're eating well done meat? Have you lost your mind?" And she's from Barbados, so you know they have the accent and it's strong. And she's just yelling at me like, "What is wrong with you?" I was like, "This is just how I was raised. I don't want the cow talking to me. I don't want to see the cow talking." She said, "You will not work for me and not eat medium rare steak." And she made it for me. I taste the seasonings. Okay, yes, I said that seasonings,
It's
the
proper English.
juiciness.
Proper term.
I
You're the chef.
agree. It's in a
You're the
dictionary.
chef.
Look it up. Urban. It was
Ah,
seasonings. Okay. It was juicy. And I was just like, it melts in your mouth. Even cutting it with a knife. You just it's one slice and the piece of meat is with a well done piece of steak, y'all sawing your life away, you know? You,
absolutely.
I see
Ma-
y'all all the time.
I'm gonna tell you the most offensive order I've ever had grace my ears, or actually offend my ears. I shouldn't say grace. So I worked at a steakhouse for 6 years. I one time had someone order a fillet butterflied extra well, and they wanted American cheese melted on top of it. You know what else they wanted? Side of ketchup. It's like they took the dictionary and playbook of how to make me cringe and any other steak person cringe, and they just hit me across the face with it. Have you heard of butterflying a steak before? I'm
I would have
sure.
had to meet them. As the chef, I gotta meet them.
You gotta
I
mean, like
I
you're gonna
gotta
walk out and be like, you
see.
sure you want this?
I need to see who ordered this and then question them and ask them, can you not make this at home? Are you okay? Are you hurt in any way? Do you need medical attention? Because
They
I'm not
do.
making that.
They
You
do.
need to leave. I would have excused them.
So, what we really brought Chef Holly on today for everyone was not to promote her show or her streams. This is just a PSA. And this is to let all of you know who are ordering your steaks well done, in the words of Michael Jordan, stop. Get some help. All right. Butterflying a steak, by the way, everyone, in case you don't know, is where you cut the steak almost all the way through down the middle and you split it open so that it's more thin. That way you can cook it through even further.
It's,
Now,
it's like worse than well done. It's
it's like
like
worse than all done. It's literally like people make the shoe leather joke sometimes, but this is like as close as you can get.
it's
It's a
like
wrap.
beef jerky.
It is.
It's like
Okay.
beef jerky.
Let's talk about streaming things before I get all riled up. So how do you find yourself in this magical, wonderful wonderland of streaming?
You said, how did I find myself here?
Yeah, how did you find yourself here?
I think just like a lot of people, it was during COVID and I was using Meet Me. I wasn't here for dating, but I did see the streams and I'm like, I wonder what this is. So I started as a gifter at first. And I was like, I'm giving all these people diamonds. Like, I might as well just do this myself. And then that's how I hit the go live button. That is how I hit the go live.
True. How many streamers do you think have gotten started just because they needed to recover some diamonds? They're like, I get, I feel like I know. But you're a good success story. You really took it pretty far. You're like, I need to get some of this back. Also, let me skip this bad one. So how did you?
Is it sunny outside? Because you are a tree, okay? No shade, okay?
That went completely over my head. I don't understand what that means. Hey everyone, welcome to Suited Up. I'm not out of the loop. My name's Chris. This is Chef Holly. She can cut her up ice into pretty pictures. You've got your own featured show, your top badge. Tell us about what your featured show is.
Yes, my cooking show, Beautiful Plates with your girl, Chef Holly, every Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. When you come to my cooking stream, I literally have a chef jacket that says you got to pay attention. Why? Because we actually teach in there. I ask you the proper temperatures of meat. How long do you wash your hands? I teach you chiffonade. That's a keyword that's been used in my stream pretty often. So that show is like probably one of the main reasons why I still stream today. I absolutely adore my cooking stream. I love it. Love it.
You hear that? Everyone is here supporting her. She just said you don't matter.
You see how he took my words and tied them in a knot and then threw it? The reason I continue to stream is because they're there, right? People have to watch the cooking stream in order for it to.
She said, probably one of the main reasons I still do this is because I have a show. everyone who cares.
It's because of the cooking show that I'm still here, because they support me in that manner so much. I mean, the cooking show is like, everyone's always there. I don't think I've had a cooking stream without my fam there. They're always rocking out with me. They're always in the comments. I never have to repeat what I'm making more than 20 times because the comments are rolling and my bounce is amazing. I have really awesome, like, my support system is top notch. Just when I got top badge, I have the best supporters ever.
Yeah.
They make the cooking stream. I'm doing all the hard work, but they make it,
Can you not? She's like, the cooking thing's the cool thing about streaming, and trust me, like, people come watch me, but I still do the hard part. So no. I'm not gonna keep letting you put yourself underneath this train, because this train has fully ran over you and backed up somehow and then come back over. What time is your show again? If people want to watch
at 5 p.m.
Just understand, you're gonna have to learn something if you go. So you gotta watch, learn something. Any last things you want to talk about we should touch on? I know that I've definitely put you in a great light. You already got the top badge. It doesn't matter at this point. I can make you look like the villain. It's fine.
Dang, it's like that. The top badge was actually came a lot faster than I thought it would. Like, it came a lot faster than I thought it would. So greatly appreciative of that. Definitely is super dope to have. I don't think I've gotten quite used to it just yet. I do miss my chopper, my black VIP carpet, my black VIP jet, my dinosaurs, pterodactyl. I miss all of
But
that.
you know what you have now?
I have a top badge carpet and a sticker.
A weekly requirement. But that's good. You got these things. So. And make sure you're hitting the favorite button on Holly, Chef Holly. She's a great job. I've made fun of her a lot, but that's only because I feel like I've got a good rapport with her. She's had her show. She does a fantastic job. She can plate a plate like you've never seen it plated. Any last words before we go?
No, thank you. This, You know, you made me feel super relaxed. So I really do appreciate that. This was super dope. Y'all just come check me out, every Thursday. If you really want to learn how to cook, learn some technique, learn some actual culinary terms, I am your girl.
There you go. Hit the
There
favorite.
you go.
Learn some things.
Thank you.
Find out how to carve some ice and stumble upon a top badge. There you go. Thank you so much for being here, Chef Holly. Hit the favorite button on her.
you.
Great. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Here you go, everyone. Chef Holly. Was I mean to her? I feel like we had fun. I'm rethinking everything I just said. This is Suited Up Glasses edition. I would like to give a special shout out to the top 10 gifters this evening. We had a Breezy, a Busy. We had Rose, Lemon Bay. We had Panda Divine, Miss America, new top badge, by the way. We got Good Listener, Auntie. We've got Moni, Panda's Dragon, Panda's something. It's a pretty cool picture, I'm gonna be honest. It's like a fantasy character. And then lastly, we've got 420 Party Group, Culinary Day Trader. Thank you so much for all your generosity. I would like to say thank you to you specifically, you watching right now. And just as a special thank you for all of your time. I know I'm specifically talking to you right now. I know you're questioning it. You're like, is he talking to me? I am. I'm talking to you. Quit questioning it. If you go to my Instagram and hit follow, just as a reward, there is an opportunity that you will get to see updates from me daily. I know. I'm feeling extra generous today. So go ahead and go there. And by the way, before I go, I did break some news, everyone. If you didn't hear, our band recorded its very first single this past weekend, and I'm spoiling the name of our band. It's called Make Believe. Does anyone in here have a fraction of idea of what this band sounds like? Well, if you want to see stuff coming up, make sure that you follow Make Believe on Instagram. You'll find it. We have the song recorded. Right now it's being mixed and mastered. And I cannot wait to tease some of the stuff for you all. I've never been more proud, I think, of anything. It was a life-changing experience this past weekend. To my brothers, Scotty, Alex, and Kevin, it was an unbelievable weekend. To David and Dave, to Taylor, to Ernie. I know none of you guys are watching, but it was seriously one of the most incredible experiences of my life. To Moore, who's got his show next. I'm sorry that I'm cutting into your time, but seriously, to get one track produced, you would never believe how many people. Yeah, there he is in the comments, everyone. Make sure you follow Moore. You'd never believe how many people it takes, along with the countless hours that it takes to get into preparation. It's one of the coolest, most professional things I've ever done. And if you want to see a completely different side of who I am, not on this app or in this world, make sure that you go follow Make Believe on Instagram. I haven't posted it to my story. I'm only teasing it now to all of you to see how many people actually will join to check it out. There's absolutely nothing on that page yet, but you'll see that I follow it. So all the love, everyone. Go ahead and check out Moore's show. Again, thank you to the top gifters, to Money, to Panda's cool anime demon character, and 420 Party Day Trader Culinary Turkey with the side of horseradish sauce. Much love to you. All right, cheers, everyone. Have a great night. Much love. Take care. Bye. Man, I thought it'd be cool. Bye.